Hey guys, it's Del. Welcome back to EarthBound. Hello, Ness. Heard you have a new girlfriend on your journey. Why don't you tell me about her later? You see, I have this feeling that she's right next to you or something. If she is, say hi to her for me. I have to go down in the middle of cleaning the toilet. Alright. So, yeah, we got Paula with us. That's basically what she knows. Somehow. Well, anyway, go ahead and talk to this Mr. Saturn right here. Basically tells you that there's a password. We need it to get to the Belch's factory. But before we go, we're going to buy some upgrades. So let's go ahead and get them. Alright, so let's go ahead and withdraw some money first, because we're going to need some. We have $2,570. That's a lot. Let's go ahead and take that, and let's go ahead and talk to Mr. Saturns and buy some stuff. I like their font text, it's pretty fun. Let's go ahead and get the red ribbon for Paula. And then we'll just sell our previous item that we had equipped. Let's go ahead and buy some silver bracelets for everybody. Let's go ahead and buy the Great Charm as well. For everybody, again. And that's about it. Alright, now we're prepared. And we can now proceed to the next place we need to go, which is the Belch's factory. And just talk to that Mr. Saturn in the middle there. He'll tell you the password to get inside, which is stand in front of the door for 3 minutes and do nothing. And then it'll open up. But with the power of video editing, we'll be skipping the 3-minute wait and just get straight to the point. Alright, so right off the bat we got this violent roach again. We'll just go ahead and bash it to death. Of course, Ness had to miss, but a few more hits should take care of it. There we go. Alright. So, let's continue on. We'll probably have to find another violent roach, but yeah, we did. Okay, violent roach number 2. Simply just bash it to death. Oh, ooh, Paula got a critical hit. Made this fight go by quicker. Good job, Paula. And of course, we got another violent roach. Seems to be the only enemy that's in here. Actually, it is the only enemy that's in these caves before the Saturn Valley. And the third one goes down, and we leveled up. Level 23 for Ness. Jeff leveled up to level 20. That's pretty good. Alright, now let's go ahead and move on. So, Belch's factory is all the way up here, but we gotta fight these guys first. But it's a good thing we got a surprise attack. So let's just go ahead and bash them. Paula can use a PSI Fire Beta. And that way we can do more damage on each enemy. Ah, of course, Ness misses. The farm zombie goes down. And, okay! Thank you for getting a critical hit. Alright, so Belch's factory is up here, behind the waterfall. But of course the picture man wants to take our picture before we do this. So let's go ahead and get our picture taken, even though Paula and Jeff are like right in front of Ness. They're not going to be smiling or anything, only Ness smiles. Paula and Jeff don't give a shit. Okay, so the door is right behind this waterfall. Just stand here and do nothing for 3 minutes and it'll open. See you there. Okay, we're back, and now we can go inside. So this is Belch's factory. Did you bring some fly honey? It's Master Belch's favorite. Okay, you may pass through. Hey, be careful. Be sure not to drop it. I won't drop it. I'll keep it in good hands. And these are the most common enemies in the factory. Fuppy. Let's go ahead and go for PSI Fire Alpha. Get rid of all of them. Well, we'll bash them too. I don't want to use too much PSI fire. I want to conserve some PP. Then again, there's magic butterflies around the factory, so we'll go for those too. Now Paula has leveled up to level 20. Yeah. There's more fuppies around here. Oh, we got a surprise attack. Oh! I was about to say we might not need to use PSI fire, but we didn't even need to go do the battle. We can just simply kill them before the battle starts. Alright. That's if we get a surprise attack on them, of course. But we got the farm zombies, so we'll go ahead and use PSI fire bait on them. In the back row, because it has the most zombies. The front row only has one. And then we'll just go ahead and bash that last one. And that takes care of the farm zombies. Hopefully we level up. Yep, Jeff leveled up to level 21. Now let's go ahead and get whatever's inside this trash can. A bomb. Paula takes it. And we got more foppies. 3 of them. No biggie. Like I said, that's what you usually fight around the factory. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack them without using any PSI. I mean, it just depends on how many there are, really. And depends if I really want to use any PSI, really. Okay. So, let's go ahead and fight more foppies. 3, 4, 5, 6! 6 foppies at once. Yeah, this is when we're going to have to use PSI fire. PSI fire alpha. So the first 2 go down. The rest of them, well, we'll just have to bash all of them. I mean, I could go for PSI fire, but like I said, I want to conserve some PSI. And that takes care of Foppy. All the Foppies. And let's level up to level 24. And learned Healing Beta. And Paula leveled up to level 21. Learned Offense Up Alpha. That's pretty good. Now we're going to need to go down this ladder and fight more Foppies. Of course. It's the only enemy that's around here. Well, that and then there's farm zombies and no good flies later on. But let's go ahead and go for a PSI fire. And just bash the rest. And that takes care of the Foppies again. Okay, so Jeff leveled up to level 22. Now let's go inside and see what's inside. More farm zombies. So let's go ahead and use PSI Rockin' Beta and PSI Fire Alpha. And that took care of the front one. Yeah. Well, we use PSI Fire Alpha. It didn't really look like we needed to. We can just use Paula to bash one of them. Jeff can shoot the other one, but okay, that worked. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's inside these trash cans. IQ capsule. Let's go ahead and use that on the Brainiac, Jeff. And let's see what's inside here. Broken laser. Jeff can use that, so let's give that to Jeff. And let's go ahead and use the protein drink. I'm gonna use the protein drink on Paula. I just want to clear some inventory space, and I think we should heal up a little bit without using any PSI. Until we find a magic butterfly, of course. And look what we've got here. A slimy little pile. Let's go ahead and use PSI Freeze Alpha. Oh, this is the move I hate. It makes it so your team starts crying and they can't stop crying. It makes you miss a lot. And he just called for help. Let's just go ahead and use PSI powers, because this is just absolutely nuts. So let's just go ahead and finish it off with a PSI rock, and hopefully it finishes him off. No, it did not. And he called for someone else. Of course. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to have to go for a PSI rock and beta, because I really don't want to have to deal with these guys. Like, seriously, it's annoying. Your other buddy did it before. Let's go ahead and finish it off with a PSI freeze alpha. Yeah, I hate these guys so much. Slimy little piles can burn in hell for all I care. But Paul leveled up to level 22, and that's good. Alright, let's go up and get up this ladder before this pile... Slimy little piles again. Let's go ahead and just use PSI powers. PSI freeze alpha. Oh, good. He froze, but we're finishing it off with PSI rock and alpha. Serves them right anyway, because they're annoying. They make you miss a lot. So you're the ones who destroyed the zombies that I assigned to Threed. Yes, we did. That served them right. Let's hope to God we finish these guys off. Ah! I just didn't really want to use any PSI powers. But it looked like we were lucky enough to hit him without missing. And Ness leveled up to level 25. Now, of course, we got a no-good fly. I was hoping to get a surprise attack on that slimy little pile, but no, we didn't. I'll just go ahead and use the insecticide spray on the no-good fly. Well, it doesn't on both, but it can only work on bugs. No! No, I'm just gonna go ahead and chance it. Okay. Well, Jeff hit, but nobody else did. There we go. Mostly bad fly. Well, I don't see anything good about them. Not even one little bit. All they do is piss you off. They fly everywhere and just annoy the heck out of you. Let's go ahead and see what's inside here. Vital capsule. Let's go ahead and use on Paula. And in here, an HP sucker. It's an item for Jeff. Sucks up some HP from the target creature. The more HP the enemy has, the more you get. Can be used many times. And let's go ahead and see what's inside here. It's a calorie stick. Let's go ahead and use that on Paula. And then we can leave. Probably gonna have to fight some more foppies on the way. Yeah, it's just foppies. The third one from behind us didn't come up to us, just these two in front of us. Because there's only two, we'll just go ahead and bash them. We'll have to use PSI fire to get rid of a whole row, like we usually do. And Jeff leveled up to level 23. Good. Alright, now let's go inside this room. And here's a magic butterfly. And you know, you can actually just leave the room and then come back in, and the magic butterfly will be there again. And that's pretty cool. So, if you have some HP you want to recover, just keep leaving and coming back, and then keep healing yourself up. I'm going to go ahead and do some life up. And then we'll touch the magic butterfly again, and get our PP back. Let's go ahead and check our stats to make sure are all good. I think Paula should have max PP before we go. So let's go ahead and touch that butterfly again. Last time. Alright, now we can leave. And of course, we got the slimy little pile again. I really hate these slimy little piles. So let's just go ahead and use PSI Freeze Alpha. Oh, it's a good thing we're using a psychic move. Just PSI Freeze Alpha, instead of just simply bashing it. But I'm just going to go ahead and take chances and try to bash it. Okay, we got a hit right there. Got another hit. Okay, that's good. Yeah, usually I just don't feel like using any more PP just to get rid of some enemies. Even though I kind of have to. I like to conserve my PP, so let's go ahead and go for PSI Rock and Beta and PSI Freeze Alpha. Get rid of the... Oh no! I was gonna say I was gonna get rid of that slimy little pile, which we just did with the PSI Rock and Beta. That way it wouldn't just make us cry and start missing, but it spawned out another one, so let's go ahead and use PSI Freeze. Oh, it got frozen. Oh no! Ness is homesick! Which means he's gonna not want to attack. After we're done here, we're calling Mom to get rid of homesickness. Aren't you the Fly Honey delivery boy? What's the password? Doesn't mean I trust you. Just say it. Say it now. Someone so quiet is either extremely shy or extremely dangerous. What a suspicious fella. And of course, there's a slimy little pile. Let's go ahead and use PSI Freeze Alpha and PSI Rock and Alpha. So hopefully freeze it. Okay, it froze. That's good. We'll go for PSI Rock and Alpha. And it's down. And Paul leveled up to level 23. Okay, so let's see what this got to say. No problem here. Wait. Oh, no, it's an enemy! Of course. I thought he would talk to us, but no. There's two slimy little piles. Are you freaking kidding me? I'll just go ahead and use a PSI Fire Alpha to do damage on both of them. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and use PSI Rock and Alpha. I'll just use PSI powers. And of course, he calls for another slimy little pile. That's just wonderful, isn't it? But we got rid of those two. Now we just gotta deal with this one. PSI Rock and Alpha hopefully does the trick. No, it doesn't, but we're almost done with this guy, so let's just go ahead and just hope to God we can hit him. Now I'm just gonna take a chance here. Hopefully do some damage with Bash, because I really don't want to use any more PSI. Because, well, we got a big boss coming up. And I wanted to save some PSI for this boss. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So here's Master Belch. Burp. So you are Ness. I see. York, york, york. There's a prophecy that a boy will destroy Master Gygus. You make me laugh so hard. If Master Gygus is scared of someone, he would have to be worse than the greatest evil. I'll take you down big time, so get ready for the worst fight of your life. Get ready to feel the pain of true nausea. Come on, let's go! So here's Master Belch. Let's go ahead and use the jar of Fly Honey. And then we'll go for a PSI Freeze Beta. And then I'll go ahead and use a normal bottle rocket. I want to save my big bottle rocket for later. There you go. There's your Fly Honey. Oh boy. Let's go ahead and use PSI Rock and Beta, and just keep using PSI Freeze Beta, and Bottle Rockets. We'll just keep doing that. And we go for a PSI Rock and Beta. Let's just keep repeating the process. PSI Freeze Beta. And Master Belch was defeated. Good. Good riddance. And then Ness leveled up to level 26. Jeff is at level 24. Looks like it was an even fight. Burp. But Master Gygus has managed to get the Mani Mani statue into Foreside. The city will soon be in worse condition than living in your own puke. Suffer, Spanky. Burp. And that was the end of Master Belch. And this pathway leads us back to the Saturn Valley. We got Mr. Saturn's here. I escaped Zoom, burp, doing goody, burp. You worn down. Ah, doing burp, burp, stinky pee-oo. Let's go ahead and rest up in the spa. And we are fully refreshed and got the gunk off our body. Drink coffee before go. Say yes, say no to me. Thumbs up. Doing. You've traveled very far from home. Do you remember how your long and winding journey began with someone pounding on your door? It was Pokey, the worst person in your neighborhood, who knocked on the door that fateful night. On your way, you have walked, taught, and fought, yet through all this, you have never lost your courage. You have grown steadily stronger, though you have experienced the pain of battle many times. You are no longer alone in your adventure. Paula, who is steadfast, kind, and even pretty, is always at your side. Jeff is with you as well. Though he is timid, he came from a distant land to help you. Ness, as you certainly know by now, you are not a regular young man. You have an awesome destiny to fulfill. The journey from this point will be long, and it will be more difficult than anything you have undergone to this point. Yet, I know you will be alright. When good battles evil, which side do you believe wins? Do you have faith that good is triumphant? One thing you must never lose is courage. If you believe in the goal you are striving for, you will be courageous. There are many difficult times ahead, but you must keep your sense of humor, work through the tough situations, and enjoy yourself. When you have finished this cup of coffee, your adventure will begin again. Next, you must pass through a vast desert and proceed to the big city of Fourside. Ness, Paula, Jeff, I wish you luck. Now before we go through the desert and go to Fourside, we gotta get our next melody. And of course, we gotta get our picture taken from the picture man. And another thing we need to do is get rid of our homesickness. And of course, we need to heal up too. Obviously. Alright, so let's go back and heal up, get rid of our homesickness, do all that. Oh, if we talk to this one Mr. Saturn, he'll actually reward us for defeating Master Belch. This one right here. He gives you the Cup of Life Up Noodles, Mr. Saturn coin, and a stag beetle. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that on Paula. It raised her defense, and she's gonna need it. And so, we'll go back to the hotel, or that Mr. Saturn house, and heal up. Like a hotel. I guess you can call it a hotel. But let's first get rid of our homesickness. What? She should be wondering what's wrong with Ness. Maybe the homesickness went away by itself. I don't know. Oh, and by the way, there was rumors going around saying that the chick can cure homesickness. But it's actually false. Though, I can definitely see that being a cure for homesickness, but turns out it's not true. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and get our fourth melody. This cave will lead us there, and we gotta fight some enemies on the way. They'll show up. Usually they're like right there in front of the door, but I guess not this time. Let's go ahead and go for PSI Fire Beta. Okay, so he goes for a PSI Shield Alpha. Let's just bash him and shoot him. We can finish him off. Okay, so that takes care of these guys. Paul is at level 24. And learns PSI Magnet Omega. So, let's continue on, and we're actually almost there. Of course, we gotta fight enemies on the way, so it actually slows us down. We got Tough Mobile Sprouts. I should have mentioned the name of this enemy. The first one. A Ranboob. Kind of a stupid name if you ask me. Anyway, let's go for a PSI Rockin' Alpha. Take care of the two Tough Mobile Sprouts. And the Ranboob. Okay. That's good. Alright, continuing on. And we got a Tough Mobile Sprout and another Ranboob. No problem. We'll go ahead and go for PSI Fire Alpha. I don't want to use too much PP because we're going to be fighting a boss and getting our melody, so... PSI Magnet Alpha, that can't be good. Drain 6 PP. Oh, good! Critical hits. It's a good thing I got the critical hit. So that takes care of these guys. Let's move on. And, okay, I was gonna say we're there now, but we're not there. We gotta fight this Ranboob. It's just one enemy this time, so it shouldn't be that bad. And he sets up his shield. So just continue bashing him. His shield disappeared. That's good. And he's down. Okay, now we should be there. There we go. Here we go. So inside here is a Coin of Slumber. And here we go. You finally got here. This is the third Your Sanctuary location, but it's mine now. Take it from me if you dare. This is the Trillionage Sprout. So we're going to be going for a PSI Rockin' Beta and a PSI Freeze Beta. We're going to need that. And we froze him. That's good. And yeah, the PSI Rockin' Beta will take care of those tough mobile Sprouts. And I want to do as much damage as possible because it has an ability that can diamondize you, where you can't do anything at all. And if he diamondizes everybody on our team, then it's game over. I just hope we can get rid of these tough mobile Sprouts so they can stop taking our PP. So hopefully this PSI Rockin' Beta does the trick. Okay, it does. So we got rid of the tough mobile Sprouts. Now we just deal with the Trillionage Sprouts. So let's hope we can freeze it with PSI Freeze Beta. Yeah, we did. Good. Okay, PSI Rockin' Beta. Do extra damage. And we have defeated the Trillionage Sprouts. And that's leveled up to level 27. And learned Hypnosis Omega. And good thing we passed level 27 so we can get to level 28. And Paul has leveled up to level 25, learned PSI Thunder Beta. And Jeff leveled up 2 times to get to level 26. That's a lot of leveling up. Alright, time to get our next melody. Ness thought he heard his mother from far away. She said, "Be a thoughtful, strong boy." And we got the next melody. Let's go ahead and open up our Soundstone. Alright, now it's time to head back. And as usual, we'll just go ahead and speed up because I'll be grinding on the way back. And you've already seen what it's like to go through here, so might as well speed it up. And all the enemies are trying to run away from us so we can do surprise attacks on them. I'll go ahead and use all the PSI I want. Especially since we're going to stop by the hotel first. I guess you can call it the hotel at the Saturn Valley. So we can heal up on the way back. Yeah, we still got more enemies to go through. Here's the last two enemies that we're fighting through this cave, and then we're back into the Saturn Valley. And we leveled up. I saw that we learned Paralysis Omega. So we're back to the Saturn Valley. I'd like to get that item down there, on the top of that ladder. So I'm going to have to leave this cave. And then before we go heal up, like I said before, we're going to go ahead and get that item. And it is a rust promoter. It can attack enemies that are robots, pretty much. Let's go ahead and rest up. Now, let's actually rest up multiple times so we can fix all the broken items in Jeff's inventory. So let's go ahead and do that. First night, I fixed the broken machine and get the Counter PSI unit. Second night, I fixed the broken laser and got the laser gun. Let's go ahead and equip that. And now we can leave the Saturn Valley, go back to Threed, and then start going to the desert. I guess there's really not much else to say for this episode. So I guess I'll just talk for whenever I can. Well, we're getting closer to the desert, and we're getting closer to a lot more interesting stuff. I mean, one of my favorite parts in the game is coming up after the desert. So, there's a city called Fourside that's coming up after the desert. And it's a pretty big city, and Jeff leveled up to level 27. Ugh, let's hope he levels up one more time in the end of this episode. If not, I'll feel a little uneasy, but we'll level up eventually. But since we have completed all the tasks, when we go back to Threed, it'll be a lot different. It won't be all dark and spooky. So, yeah, let's go ahead and head back to Threed. I've also noticed the names of these cities, the first four. You start off in Onet, and then you go to Tucson, and then you go to Threed, and then you go to Fourside. Onet has the word 1 in it. Tucson has the word 2 in it. Threed has the word 3 in it. And Fourside has the word 4 in it. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a pretty clever move. Those are pretty clever names for the cities. And Paula has also leveled up to level 27. Ugh. But Paula did learn PSI Shield Sigma, so that's a good thing. Let's go ahead and touch that magic butterfly. And restore our PP. Okay, so just moving on. I don't think there's any more enemies. Well, there might be more enemies. I don't know. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, then we gotta go through this cave. And this cave leads us all the way back to Threed. And we're back in that same place where we fought that pile of slime before we exited this cave to get to the Saturn Valley. And when I first played it, he was a real pain in the ass. Not gonna lie. But yeah, thankfully there are no enemies around here because we have cleared up all the zombies. And all the spooky creatures in general. So we're almost back to Threed. And voila! Look at Threed now. It's not all haunted anymore. It's all sunny. Well, kinda. I mean, to me, this looks more cloudy. That's what I think. It's more of an overcast. That's what it looks like to me. I mean, or maybe the grass could just be all dull looking and old. I don't know. Well, anyway, if you go near the circus, the picture man will drop by to take your picture. Again. And, as always, only Ness smiles for the camera. None of his friends do. Yep, Paula and Jeff don't really care. So, yeah, let's go ahead and move on. So now we're going to be taking a right. This road will lead us all the way to the desert, which is our next destination. But let's actually go into that trash can and pick out whatever's in there. A skip sandwich. Alright. Now let's go. Yeah, the music's all happy now. I like the music here. Although, admittedly, I did like the music that played here when I was all haunted, too. But I remember being spooked when I first played EarthBound. And that hotel where that one girl in the bikini, like, trapped you and just got all those dogs and ghosts. And just basically trapped you underground and sealed it. Then Jeff came to the rescue. Which is good. Alright, here we go. The Dusty Dunes Desert! And it plays a remix of the Yucca Desert theme from EarthBound Beginnings. It starts off all weird sounding, and then the music starts playing. Alright, let's go to the drugstore and buy some upgrades. And you can actually rest there too. Now let's go ahead and move some of these things into other people's inventory, like move the HP sucker to Jeff. And let's go ahead and buy some stuff. Mr. Baseball Bat, you have an S, and have increased the offense. And let's go ahead and grab some money from the ATM, because we're running low. Alright, now let's go ahead and buy some more things. The Deluxe Fry Pan. Let's give that to Paula. And now let's go ahead and buy the Coin of Slumber. Let's give that to Ness. Let's go ahead and buy another Coin of Slumber for Jeff. And that's about it. If you talk to this guy, you can stay here for 210 bucks and rest up. And that'll be it for this episode of EarthBound. We'll see you guys in the next episode of EarthBound.